Welcome to the latest instalment of the illegal migrant age verification farce. The Home Office says that between January 2016 and the year ending June 2023, 49% of asylum applicants whose age was disputed were found to actually be adults. So nearly half. Well, the government wants to bring in stricter age checks like X-rays, etc. It's worth noting that 22 EU nations are using at least one type of medical age assessment. So we're not doing anything evil here, but get this. Human rights charities say it would be catastrophic because people claiming to be children might flee in fear of an age verification check. Why would you do that if you were really a child? Seriously. Refugee charities pipe up at this point and they go, well, it's because the Home Office, they get it wrong so much. We've had cases like a recent one where a child was adjudged to be a 25-year-old man. This is an outrage and it cannot stand. But those people are completely and deliberately missing the point. Because we don't have enforced medical age verification checks, the Home Office ends up doing things like using a report by a shaving company, Gillette, to help judge whether or not somebody is an adult. I mean, you can see the adverts now, can't you? Gillette, the best Afghans can get. The same people who complain when the Home Office accidentally judges a child to be an adult are the ones trying to ban any attempt at using more accurate age verification checks. Now, for the avoidance of doubt, let's be very clear about what the current system is used by the Home Office to try to say between, let's say, a genuine child, right, and a 40-year-old man from rural Pakistan who could conceivably end up sitting at the back of your daughter's maths class. So the age of a person arriving in the UK is normally established from the documents with which they have travelled. Many who claim to be children do not have any definitive documentary evidence to support their claimed age, so that's an issue. Where this is the case, or where there is a dispute about age and their claimed age is doubted by the Home Office, an initial age assessment is then conducted. The Home Office will only treat someone claiming to be a child as an adult if two officers, one at least Chief Immigration Officer grade or equivalent, have separately determined that the individual's physical appearance and demeanour very strongly suggests that they are significantly over the age of 18. This threshold is set deliberately high in recognition of the difficulty in assessing an individual's age based on physical appearance or demeanour. Where doubts remain, individuals will be given the benefit of the doubt pending further consideration by a local authority or the National Age Assessment Board and treated as a child for immigration purposes until further assessment of their age has been completed. Right, that's pretty thorough, isn't it, really? It's also pretty lightweight. But you know what's quicker, easier, more accurate and more cost-effective? X-rays, dental checks, things like that. Now, one bleeding heart liberal from a human rights organisation is quoted in The Guardian as saying, "It's our view that this will result in children leaving accommodations and care settings, forcing them into harmful, exploitative situations due to fear of undergoing these scientific procedures. We have spoken to colleagues elsewhere in Europe who inform us that children often leave protection if threatened with these assessments. Many go missing." Well, I think, frankly, many of them end up here, don't they? But I'm going to say something now that might be very controversial. I don't care. And I don't care because I don't believe it. Yesterday, I interviewed a human rights lawyer who looked me in the eye and expected me to believe that even if somebody broke into his own home in the dead of night, he wouldn't want them detained. And now I'm being asked to believe that genuine children would be so afraid of a wrist X-ray that they would run away forever. No. What they're afraid of is being found to be a lying adult and then deported.